for them, being able to coincide with some people they know like less skilled than them and still maybe win a game. So I'm going to say something like that. Or if some club member has some differences with somebody that day or in particular, still be able to be on that team and basically coincide with one another and be able to run a game successfully. It's a good positive outcome.
And if any, what could be the negative effect on them?
Well, they just don't get along at all.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have days where it's not one of the club members' best days. So the attitude may have a trickle-down effect on a lot of things. So, but we still have to make sure we're keeping a safe, positive place here for kids. So.
And has participating in this program affect anything for their overall health?
I'm going to say yeah. I mean,
I'm not sure exactly, but
at least we're giving them that opportunity to maybe burn a few calories a day, so or stay active, should I say?
And how about their daily life?
Again, I'm going to assume. I'm not a parent, guardian of neither of the kids, so I'm going to just assume. So
okay. And but do you see the changes in their feelings? And when they come, you see them, right? And do you see any changes in their feeling, how they feel?
I do, because like after snack time, like 9th or 11th group, they race to the gym door. Like, we get to be in the gym today, so them being able to be active and be in the gym, I definitely see that excitement in their feelings. So.
Okay.
Especially when they move throughout the rooms a day and the last stop for them is the gym, they're excited. So.
But do you see any changes in how they think about themselves? Any changes about them, like in many ways? But
I can see like some of the boys when they play basketball being able to do, I don't know, some fancy trick shots that they do. I was like, hey, I made that. Or when they're just trying new things, when they're just playing around, and like, hey, I didn't know I could do that. And I see them practice it more and more, so they can probably add it into their repertoire of skills when they play games. So,
and then you do have the ones that like will yell like, "Hey, watch me do this," and like they're proud of what they did. So
it's so cute. How old are they normally?
We got
we have age ranges, so it's like 5 to 6, 7, 8. 9, 10 to 11 in the teens. So it ranges, and they all do the same thing. So,
so basically 5 to 17 is our age ranges.
So has the participation in this program affected youth plan for the future? Do you think?
I'd say in a positive way, because you always hear a lot of them say, hey, I want to play basketball, football, baseball in college. So, I've heard a lot. Like, what are you going to do? I want to be a basketball player when I grow up. What are you going to do? Football. So whatever sport they want to do when they grow up. So, And not all of them want to do sports, but the ones that you hear, like, what are you going to do? I'm going to be the next LeBron James. All right, okay.
That's cool. Yeah, how about their schoolwork?
I say yes, because we do have a lot of the older kids that they know what being eligible means to play sports within their school. So yes, that nature, but also like, hey, I know you didn't do so well on your test, but I know you want to play basketball when you get to college, so you have to start now focusing on your academics. So making sure you encourage them that way, and always reiterating like your academics is a factor of you playing college sports. So. Yeah, just in general, because sports are not always going to be there. So just making sure they know that education and academics is important first off. So,
and there are certain kids that I've seen like over the course of the past 4 months I've been here that they necessarily didn't really care about the homework at first, but now like you always see them doing it every day. They've been especially some of the ones that are active in the gym, they have been more consistent with doing the homework.
And do they feel comfortable sharing their schoolwork? Yeah. Okay. And do they talk about attending college?
There's some that does. Yeah.
And was it a change before? Is there any change when they talk about the college or future academic career?
They've been pretty consistent, and there are, at least for the young kids, that they know like college, they want to go to college, but they're not really sure about like to do what or what school or anything yet because they're still only in some elementary schools, some in middle schools. So.
Okay. So has participating in the program affect their ability to talk with the others about their feelings or about their other?
I don't think so, 'cause they definitely come to us and be like, hey, I'm feeling X, Y, and Z way, whatever the case may be.
I mean, I think that's maybe because you build relationships through the program. Okay. So has the program helped them to cooperate with the people around them?
I think so. That's like what she said. Like if they got somebody on their team that don't know how to play as well as them, or someone they got really fond of, they know that they still have to work with them in order to win the game. So it helps them learn that skill set.
Or whatever that person deems as not a strong enough person or skill, they will always like say, playing kickball, you should kick it this way because nobody's over there, or kick it softly because they're so far back in the defense. So they always do let them know like some ways to help them. So I mean, if they know they're not a strong player, like you should do this, kick it this far, or kick it towards this girl, that boy, because they can't catch that well, or something like that, or they're not paying attention at the time. So they do help each other out, even though they may not be the same skill level, but definitely help each other out.
That's nice. So, if they shared any, has the program affect their relationship with their parent or guardians?
You said if they've shared?
Personally, with me, no one has shared that information.
Yeah,
but
I don't think so.
How about your observation? Have you observed any relationship changes?
I mean, I'd say maybe in a positive way, because I mean, if they're playing basketball here and like, oh, I'm going to practice this skill because I got to go over to another community center, which is Douglas, because we got a basketball game this weekend to practice. So, in a positive way.
Douglas?
It's another Douglas community center we have, Champaign community.
So you guys compete?
No, we don't compete. It's just we have a basketball team called First String, which is they practice here. Okay. But on the weekends they have the games at Douglas Community Center. So
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about the program effect on handling stress?
I don't know if younger kids know what that is. So I don't know if I can answer that question, to be honest. So.
How about the older kids? Have you seen any?
If they have it, they haven't expressed it to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you may see days where somebody that's typically upbeat is more so quiet. So, I mean, you do ask them, hey, what's going on? But you may not be stressed to be like, hey, I'm just maybe sick or just not my day-to-day, or I didn't get enough sleep or something to that nature. It just all depends. So they don't really, I've never had them talk about stress to me.
Yeah,
so.
No one's ever used the term stress.
Yeah. And what term do they use? They just explain their...
I think they just explain how they're feeling.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sad or I'm tired. Like,
yeah.
But not like, oh, I'm stressed because of X,
Okay. Like, I feel like the older kids know what stress is, but have they came out and said, like, I'm stressed, I haven't gotten that. So.
Okay. So how about the ability to finish what they start?
For the most part, I feel like they do, unless frustration sets in of maybe their team's losing, or for some, you do have leaders on the team. So if that leader is trying to explain something to their team and it's not going the way they envision, then maybe a little frustration there. But we still always encourage them, like, hey, maybe take off a play and settle down, go get a drink, and come back and rejoin your team. So.
And they handle well.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. I mean, sometimes that individual may need longer than just that 20-second break, but for the most part, they handle it.
Do you think the program affected in any way how they foresee any consequences of their behavior?
Can you repeat that?
And how they foresee, how they expect the consequences of their behavior, if you've seen any.
I know, like, one thing I do with the 11-year-olds, like, 'cause they supposed to clean up after snacking when they're leaving home.